When buying a home in Maryland, one of the key factors is always and forever going to be financing. How are you going to pay for the house? I'm McCord with REMAX Realty Center. I'm a licensed real estate agent in Maryland and Washington, D.C. This YouTube channel shows young professionals and growing families how to buy and sell homes in Germantown, Maryland. Subscribe and follow the journey. If you got straight cash, more power to you, because homes ain't cheap. Not here in Maryland, and especially not in Montgomery County, Maryland. But there is help available for homeowners that are looking to make it a possibility. So a lot of times that comes in the form of other people's money, or OPM. So usually when you go to other people and you're looking to borrow their money, they are going to do their due diligence. They're going to do their homework on you. So they're going to ask you for things like your credit score, your credit history. They're going to look at what your employment is to make sure that you have a job. They're going to want to see tax returns to make sure that you've made whatever income and that you've reported the same numbers to the IRS. They're going to look at how much money you have in the bank, and they're also going to look at your debt to income ratio. So how much money is going out versus how much money you got coming in. Where are the best places to find a lender? Well, the best place is to ask your realtor. Realtors typically work with lenders on a pretty regular basis, so we build a rapport and build relationships with mortgage lenders. And based on those relationships, it gives us certain access to them. Sometimes people like to use a national lender, so the big banks and some of these different .com mortgage companies that you see on TV and online and all that other stuff. If you can get good money and they can get you the terms and all that other stuff that you're looking for, I'd say, more power to you. In my personal experience, utilizing a local lender has its advantages. We have access to them sometimes outside of the normal business hours. So sometimes when you go into your, big chain bank, or sometimes some of these online.com mortgage lenders, you don't have the same level of contact with them. So if your lender has, the typical business hour 9 to 5 job Monday through Friday and sometimes on Saturday, but if you see a place on Sunday and you need a pre-approval letter because you're looking to write an offer, sometimes that can't wait till Monday at 9 a.m. to get that pre-approval letter if you want to submit an offer on Sunday. In real estate, time is of the essence, so things need to be done fast. So just be cautious if you're going to utilize, whether it's a local lender or a national lender, just make sure you have access to those loan officers. Some of the perks of using a local loan officer is the simple fact that they usually have a great rapport with the realtor. So like I said before, sometimes I can text at 9 p.m. and get an answer that night. Your local lenders will usually have knowledge on any local, whether that is city, county, or state specific loan programs. So they're a good resource to have because they have options. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about options. Home Advantage is a program that is exclusive to Prosperity Home Mortgage. Basically what it does is it gives you a second mortgage on the property that is up to 5% of the purchase price, and that money can be utilized towards down payment and closing costs. So it's not just for first-time home buyers. That second mortgage is forgiven after 5 years. So if you live in that property more than 5 years, you never have to worry about paying back that second loan. And the other cool thing about it, it's a fixed FHA loan. A fixed FHA loan means that your principal and your interest, it ain't ever gonna change for the life of the loan. So if it's a 30-year mortgage and your principal and interest is $1,000 a month, for 30 years, $1,000 a month, that's what's gonna get that thing paid off. And that's just a program that Prosperity Home Mortgage has. Other lenders should have access to programs like the Montgomery County HOC program. They're gonna have access to statewide programs too, like the Maryland Mortgage Program. So these are just a few options that local lenders have. Pre-approval matters. In a market like this where time is of the essence, you don't have time to wait a day or two to get a pre-approval letter. So you always want to make sure that you're pre-approved before you go out house hunting, because if you find the one, you're going to want to write an offer that day. If you have to track down all your paperwork and go through the whole pre-approval process, sometimes that takes days to get all that stuff together. So Being pre-approved before you even get out there, it's a lifesaver. Even better than pre-approval, a full-fledged loan commitment. Utilizing that really, it helps you, it gives you the leg up, because it tells the seller that, hey, this ain't just a pre-approval. I've already gone through underwriting. Now all we're waiting for is title work for the most part, and I got the funds in hand to go buy this property. And if you want to learn more about the home buying process, make sure you check out the video on my YouTube channel.